If you ask me, now who I go ask? When is NBBF Division 1 Championship? When is NBBF Division 2 Championship? These questions have been popping up in my DMs on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. And I'm here to answer those questions. Hi, my name is OJ and this is The Bounce, your number one podcast for everything basketball in Nigeria and across Africa. So a lot of young and enthusiastic players around have been asking me, when is Division 1? When is Division 2? Probably because, after the Milo Championship, the next big thing for the young players is usually the Division 1 and the Division 2. Now, it's a very difficult question for me to answer because there was a media release late in January stating the calendar for the year, and Division 1 was stated to be played in March, Division 1 and Division 2, particularly that of 2024. That means carry over Division 1 and Division 2 was supposed to be played in March. I'm doing this video now because March, which was the scheduled time for Division 1 and Division 2, has passed, and up till now there have been no activities since that media release. So when is it going to be? Usually what I do is just to forward the media release to them and say, okay, this is what it is. But now the question has changed from when to why is there no Division 1? Why is there no Division 2? Am I the right person to answer that question? No. Usually when I get asked those questions, the first thing that comes to my mind is Oma Omi's song. If you ask me, now who I go ask? Who will I ask? So interestingly, there was no Division 1 and Division 2 played last year. Was there a calendar released? Was there a date for Division 1 and Division 2 last year? Yes. Was it played? No. This year also, calendar released. Is there a date for Division 1 and Division 2? Yes. Has it been played when it was scheduled to play? No. However, the 2024 Division 1 and Division 2, which is supposed to be played in March, has not been played. Will it be played? I don't know. But the calendar also carries schedule for the 2025 Division 1 and Division 2, which is supposed to kick off in September. Now, that is what we should be looking forward to. Is it going to hold? I don't know. When that time comes, then we'll find out. So, as for players who are asking about the date for Division 1 and Division 2, please, I'm not in a position to answer that question. Maybe someone from maybe a media representative from the board or someone who's in the league management committee or something can be able to answer that question. But for me, until I see an official communication of the dates from the NBBF, that is when I can say it's going to hold or it's not going to hold. So please stop asking me. I can't answer that question. Going forward, the 2025 Division 1 and Division 2, which is supposed to be played in September, is it going to hold? Yes or no? I don't know. There are rumors going around that the Federation have finally secured sponsorship for Division 1, Division 2, and the Premier League for this year. Remember, I said rumors. I don't know who the sponsor is or what they're offering or any of those kind of details. You know how our apex body is with communication, very difficult. Yeah, so it's a very dicey and it's a very sad situation because a lot of young players. I know someone who has been waiting to play Division 1 3 years ago. That person was 17, now the person is 20. Make do of that whatever you can do, make out of it. But I'm just helping you guys know, get a picture of what is going on. I won't advise anybody to keep waiting for Division 1 and Division 2. There are lots of tournaments around. Get yourself into one if you're waiting to play a competitive basketball. Get yourself into one. Abuja Steel is currently going on. Kaduna City League will soon kick off, and a lot of other leagues that are mini leagues that are going around. So get yourself hooked up with one and get started. Now the calendar also makes it clear that the Premier League is going to start in October. Yes, October. Don't ask me why. Because there were also rumors that this year's league was going to be a home and away format, It's going to be a league format. Their teams are going to travel. It's going to be weekend games. Rumors, remember, that's what I said. So there's no confirmation to that. But if it's going to be like that, why then is it shifted all the way to start in October? My best guess is it's still going to be the usual thing. And by the usual thing, you know what I mean. One phase, second phase, finals. And it's going to be the usual 1 week. But I like to be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because if I am wrong, then it's better for all of us. Better for the basketball community. We're going to watch more games. Players are going to play more games, and, it's going to be beautiful basketball for all of us. So I hope I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wrong, that I am assuming it's going to still be the 1 week league. For the girls also, people are asking, because there were some teams that were relegated back to Division 1, and then some teams that were newly registered into the Division 1 category as well. So they've been asking, when is Division 1? When is Division 1? Apparently, even the Women's League was supposed to have a Division 1 last year. It wasn't played, and the 2024 Women's Division 1 was supposed to be played in March. March has passed. Well, Division 1 for women also is scheduled to be played later in the year. That's for the 2025. And everybody is hoping that it happens. Fingers crossed until then. So, what are we expecting to happen before September, October, November, where most of the activities have been scheduled to hold? River Hope has just qualified for the second round of BAL. Go and follow that and cheer for our home team. The men's senior team also qualified for the AfroBasket. That's another thing to look forward to. Our girls are supposed to participate in the Under-19 World Championship. That's something else to look forward to. The Tigress will also play in the AfroBasket later in the year. That's also something to look forward to. Now, domestically, let's wait till September, October, November, and December, and let's hope that it actually happens. That being said, basketball players who are wondering what to do for now till then, I don't know. For young players, I'll advise you, go to school, learn a craft. Don't wait for basketball till how many months? 6 months from now. That's when NBBF has plans for you. But you can also participate in other activities that are happening around. So, don't ask me when is Division 1, when is Division 2. Don't ask me when is Premier League. I think I've answered your questions on this video. So, see you on the next one. Peace out.